Perched atop the craggy heights, a nation deemed itself invincible. Edom, the proud sibling, confident in its strength and might.
Who can bring us down?
The Lord sees pride and prepares judgment.
Edom's blinding pride will be its undoing, yet hope remains for those who embrace humility.
On Mount Zion, there will be deliverance.
The wind howled fiercely across the Seir Mountains, Edom's domain. Crimson rocks reflected the dying sun's rays, imbuing Petra's walls with a golden sheen. Edom, the lineage of Esau, Jacob's brother, had constructed a proud nation, confident in its strategic geographic position and seemingly impenetrable fortifications. The city, carved into the very bedrock, embodied power, resilience, and self-sufficiency. The Edomites viewed all others with disdain, even their blood brother Judah, now reeling under the onslaught of external foes. Edom's arrogance swelled like an echo, reverberating through the canyons, growing ever louder, ever more deafening. While the Edomites reveled, pillaged, and derided the fall of Jerusalem, a voice arose in the wilderness. Obadiah, a prophet of quietude, yet fervent in zeal for the Lord, received a potent vision, brief, intense, as sharp as a honed blade. He was but a man, yet his message would reverberate through generations. In his solitary exile, amidst the arid desert, Obadiah fell prostrate as the Spirit of the Lord enveloped him. He beheld the sins of Edom, the treachery committed against Judah, the malicious laughter as the temple was desecrated, the walls brought low, and the people carried into captivity. The prophecy left no room for ambiguity. Behold, I will make you small among the nations. You will be greatly despised. The arrogance of your heart has deceived you, O inhabitant of the clefts of the rocks, whose dwelling is in the heights, who say in your heart, who will cast me down to the earth? The message was unequivocal. Edom had placed its trust in its strength, its allies, its position amidst the crags. But the Lord, the God of hosts, saw the heart. And Edom's heart was replete with pride, violence, and ruthlessness. Obadiah traversed the ravaged ruins of Judah. His eyes, welled with tears, beheld the populace's suffering. Orphaned children, abandoned elders, and humiliated women. Yet more poignant still was the knowledge that the Edomites, kindred spirits, had preyed upon the catastrophe. They had obstructed escape routes, delivered fleeing souls to their tormentors, and plundered the remnants' possessions. And above, the lament of Jerusalem ascended to the heavens like acrid incense. Obadiah's vision intensified. He beheld the day of the Lord, a judgment not just upon Edom, but upon all nations. He saw God's wrathful cup being passed from hand to hand, Edom draining it to its dregs. Their perceived invincibility would be shattered, their accumulated riches plundered, their wise counsel confounded, their valiant warriors brought low. The laughter of today would be replaced by weeping. The scorners would themselves be objects of profound scorn. Yet amidst the pronouncement, a promise resonated. Obadiah envisioned Zion's restoration. He saw a people returning, rebuilding, worshipping the Lord anew. But on Mount Zion there will be deliverance, and it shall be holy, and the descendants of Jacob shall possess their inheritances. Obadiah perceived beyond the devastation. He discerned God's eternal plan unfolding, justice and mercy intertwined, proceeding hand in hand. Judgment would come, but redemption would follow. The prophet's message was both a warning and a beacon of hope. It was a clarion call to repentance and humility. Edom's downfall stemmed from its hubris. Judah, though humbled, would ultimately be restored. God opposes the haughty, yet bestows grace upon the meek. Obadiah vanishes from the scriptural narrative as swiftly as he emerges. We lack records of his lineage or personal history. Yet his prophecy endures as a guiding light in times of darkness, a poignant reminder that God observes, God weighs, God judges, and above all, God reigns supreme. In a world where pride still ensnares hearts and nations, Obadiah's voice reverberates. How you were deceived, how you were brought low. But also, on Mount Zion, there will be deliverance. The prophet of Edom's pride calls us to introspect, to abandon our stone-built fortresses and to humble ourselves before the Most High. For only thus shall we find true security, not in the earthly rocks, but in the eternal rock, which is the Lord.